Hey guys, so it's kind of late. I'm gonna try to keep this short, which I know I think I say that like just about every day. Let me just adjust this here. Okay, there we go. That's better. I'm gonna try to adjust it, not knock you all over. I had a really busy day at work today. So my days at work, I try to do some catching up in the evening if I can. Typically, with my work in the challenge, I end up having to catch up the next day. I listen to the daily video that we are blessed to receive each day when you're in the challenge on my way to work this morning. And I'm super excited because now I know how to cut mangoes. The things you know. And then I did not get to listen to the live just yet. That Dr. V provides us every single day in this challenge. But I will be doing that after I hop off of here. So like I said, I had a really crazy day today. And I just wanted to reflect upon what I had learned on my 8th day in the challenge. And the cool thing with the challenge was the beta test group in the challenge was in February. And then the actual challenge started in March. And I joined in May. And I really like watching the beta lives also because they're a little bit different. They're pre-COVID, so there's some different focus. It's crazy to look back and watch like the videos from February and March before COVID was a thing and how different the narrative was back then. But some of what he taught even back then reigns true today. And what the 8th day focused on was changing your life. And he asked the question why diets don't work for people who deal with obesity. We know what to do. We know what we need to do to lose weight. We've done it how many times? I mean, how many times I have lost and gained 20, 30 plus or minus pounds throughout my life. I mean, gosh, it probably has to add up to hundreds of pounds throughout my life that I have lost and regained. The problem is I was really bad, and a lot of us are really bad at making good food choices. I always allowed my emotions to get the better of me. I was a big cheeseburger craver. Like, that is my soul food. That is my, like, feel-good food. And guess what's on the way home from work? Burger King. So if I had a long day, a bad day, a sad day, a happy day, I swear any emotion I felt like I could treat with food, and I would stop at Burger King because it's on my way home. It's convenient. I hadn't probably eaten dinner because in my 12 hours I typically only get lunch. And so, sorry, I always have the hiccups when I talk. So typically I would stop. And it was a poor choice, and I made it over and over and over again. I was so compulsory with stopping there to feed every emotion I had because that is what, for the, 30 seconds it took me to eat a Junior Whopper, feel better. So the problem is that we can't get our head straight. If we can't get our head straight, we're never going to get our health together. We're never going to lose this weight. We're never going to get healthier. We need to find safe environments where we can feel free to express ourselves and, express ourselves in ways that are appropriate because obviously you don't want to be like a jerk or something with the way that you express yourself. So you want to have that ability and you want to surround yourself with like-minded people. Like, that is where you're going to be the most successful. So the beginning of the challenge in May was a little stressful because I didn't really know where to start. I was floundering a little bit in the beginning, but once I got the hang of it, it was absolutely amazing. And this challenge the people that are in it have turned into like a family. The tribe that we call ourselves, the V Tribe, we have our own separate other page for challenge members to support each other even more, and literally is like a family. I have one of my very, very good friends from nurse practitioner school who joined me in this challenge, and I adore her so incredibly much. And I am so excited to have gotten back in contact after, almost 3 years of being out of school. And now we're going to talk, even more frequently because we're going to be doing this together. And that is so super exciting to me. And, the problem is if we don't speak up and we don't speak our minds and we don't put out there how we feel, and, surrounding us in the environment that we need, we're letting other people and things in our lives steal pieces of us, steal pieces of our lives because we let them. We let our emotions steal our lives, right? My emotions stole so much of my life because I allowed them to take control. I allowed them to, play into my compulsiveness and stop at Burger King and gain all the weight that I gained, which took away from my ability to do things with my kids, to do things with my husband. We used to go for, 12-mile bike rides and things, and I loved it, and I let it get out of control. And then I was having foot pain and knee pain and back pain and hip pain, and I was tired all the time. And then I got to the point where my lungs were so conditioned I couldn't breathe anymore. And I did that to myself because I couldn't get myself out of here. So the other part of what he kind of described in this whole kind of fixing our mind is also fixing our schedule and taking control of our schedule. Like I've talked about in the last couple videos, is he talks about bookending your days, doing, starting off not on your cell phone, but in meditation, in gratitude, in, and ending your day in kind of the same way. And so we have to look at our schedule and see what we can do to change it to make it the life that we want. So many times I get the question, like, how is it you do all that you do? Well, honestly, I don't know. I am going back to school for my doctorate. I do this challenge. I work full time. I have 2 kids. I do outside of COVID world. I participate in a community choir, a community band. We would have done Into the Woods this summer. I am on my university's alumni council, and my meeting's tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's online now, which is usually a 4-hour meeting, but only like once every couple months. But the thing is, like, I love being busy, and I am a boredom eater, so emotions and boredom, again, can't get outside my head, are the reasons that I really overeat. And so, I squeeze as much as I can into my day, but I've realized now how much I need to take time for me too. I need to take time for that meditation, that gratitude journaling, time to make my green smoothie in the morning if I don't screw it up because I used the wrong chocolate. I used baking cocoa instead of like unsweetened like hot chocolate cocoa. It was gross. It was so bitter. Oops, live and learn, right? So like I said, you need to gain control of your schedule, of your life, of what's in your head, because that's the only way we're going to fix our bodies is by starting here. So one thing I wanted to show you, which I'm super excited about, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Ordered it on Amazon. It's called Good Day Start with Gratitude Journal. I'm super excited about this. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude. And it's literally this little pre-planned journal. It has quotes in it at the beginning of each week. Like this first quote, which I'll start tomorrow, says, "Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is a spiritual experience of living every moment with love, grace, and attitude by Dennis Waitley. Love that. But it has, you write in your date and then you write 3 things you're grateful for. So I really like that it's organized. It's a way for me to jot down 3 things I'm grateful for, because if anybody knows me, I'm super type A, overachiever maybe. And if I start gratitude journaling, I will write like a novel by the time I'm done. So yeah, this will keep me a little more concise and organized, which I really like. And then of course I found a reading in my now is The Time 170 Ways to Seize the Moment book by Patrick Lindsay, which I'm super excited people are asking about. I think I got it on Amazon. I honestly don't know. I might have picked it up at Barnes & Noble. I've had it sitting on my desk probably for 3 years. And I'm so glad that I picked it up to share with you all, because I think it is such an awesome little book. So what I found for today, since we're talking about our minds and changing our minds to change our bodies, it says, now is the time to unshackle your mind. If a problem seems insoluble, break the rules. Challenge your assumptions. Change your viewpoint. Change the questions. Construct absurd scenarios. Let your mind roam free. And then the quote at the bottom is from W. Clement Stone, and it says, what the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. So again, I get asked all the time how it is I do what I do. And if I put my mind to it and if I put my mind to getting something done, I put my heart and my mind into it 100%. So I will kick ass at whatever I do, because I am determined to do it and do it the best that I can. And you guys can too. You guys can start to protect your mind, to improve your body, get out of your mind. Stop being controlled by your emotions. Stop watching the news causing anxiety. Eat healthy, eat clean. Be true to you, and you will improve yourself too. Thanks a lot. I can't talk. It's been a long day. Thank you for sharing these moments with me. Love you guys. Good night.